In this video, we're going to be talking about getting wealth-minded and creating the right mental consciousness and making sure that your mind is actually focused on what you want to achieve and where the focus of prosperity and wealth is going to be in your life. So I've always thought of different ways of doing that. And again, we've talked about audio. And so what you're going to be hearing throughout some of the S4 meditation is a track. It's a binaural beats track. And that track basically is programmed to allow you to get into alpha brainwave state so that you can program your subconscious. Now, what we're also going to do is meditate on the Sri Yantra and look at the Sri Yantra so that we allow to go even deeper into alpha state. Now, what I'm going to do in this video is I'm just going to kind of give you a brief overview of the S4 meditation and what the process is. I did talk about the S4 meditation in a previous video and kind of like what to expect and what each of the 4 S's meant and some of the preliminary information. Now I'm going to actually kind of walk you through what to expect in the guided meditation of S4 and why it's so powerful. So essentially there's 4 steps to this meditation, and the first step requires you to basically silence your mind and practice the mantra. By silencing the mind and concentrating on your breath, even if it's just for like a couple minutes, just getting present with your current situation and then practicing the mantra. And the mantra is going to be very powerful. It's going to be the vibration that you're going to be creating. That's going to be the first step, is just boom, just continue to just say that vibration, you know, and just feel that vibration while you're saying it, while you're looking at the Sri Yantra. And the next step is basically, you know, kind of like while you're saying that and while you're feeling that, is grateful. You know, become truly, truly grateful for others. Become grateful for yourself. Become grateful for everything around you. Grateful for, you know, we talked about some of this gratefulness before as well, as become grateful for everything. Even the bugs and the ants and the sun and the moon and the stars and the elements and things that we can't even see. We have to become grateful for everything, even inanimate objects that are surrounding us, because whatever is around us is what our perception is putting in front of us. So we have to be grateful for that because that is what is given to us, right? So it's very powerful to become grateful for yourself, to become grateful for others, to become, to pray almost for others' liberation. And I think that is a very powerful way of putting it, is to pray for others' liberation. And when I say that, I always think about the people who I feel are maybe negatively bothering me or negatively impacting my mind. And I figure, you know, how can I be grateful for them? How can I liberate them? What is their best level of achievement that they can achieve, and just pray for their liberation and their growth, basically. And so becoming grateful in that sense is a very, very powerful exercise, because it quite literally cleanses your soul. Those people and those circumstances and those situations in your life, if you can become grateful for them and learn the lessons behind them, and just concentrate on that fact and learn why. Everything has a why. You may not be able to realize what it is, but just even if you can pinpoint a little bit, becoming grateful, just even something you might have learned from that experience, and becoming aware of that is kind of like the next step. It's just becoming deeply, deeply grateful for everything that surrounds you. Then the next step we're going to take you on, like while you're kind of, you know, continuing to chant, you're continuing to practice, you feel the gratefulness. Then what you want to do is you want to thank you for health, thank you for everything that's around you, and give thanks. And you want to feel grateful for yourself, basically. That's the important part, is, you know, your health, your eyes, your body parts, your organs, the people in your life, you know, your mindset. Basically everything that is happening in your life is for the positive. And finding that in step 3 is thanking and focusing on yourself, just setting your mind to think about that. Again, this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, however you feel comfortable in the beginning, just to kind of get used to it and become okay with that. And you know what? I always say, before you actually ask what you want to create, is admit your faults. Be okay with them. If you have certain faults, be okay with it. And realize those faults that you have, they are just things for you. They're put in front of you to make better. They're put in front of you to see if your will and your power that you're going to put into it is going to become a better and more amplified solution, basically. So admit your faults, be okay with them, and understand through what you're creating and what you want to manifest, understand and know that whatever that fault is going to get better through that process. And that's why you're doing this. You're doing it through service to yourself and service to others as well. So those are the first 2 steps that you have to take before kind of trying to manifest, I guess you could say, or trying to create that wealth energy, that energy inside of you. And then there's step 4 is what do you want to manifest in your life? And that becomes a repetitive process as you're, chanting the mantra. What is your intention? What is that creation that you want to create? Do you have specific dates around them? You have to be very specific with money. How much, by when, you have to make sure that there's no negativity attached. What is it going to do for you to become a better person? What you have to become grateful with and for the money that is in your life and that's coming to your life. How can you use that money for the better? What is it going to do for the world? What is it going to do for the people around you? How is it going to make you feel? The way that makes you feel has to almost bring you to tears, that you have to feel it that much inside of you, that you love it that much, that you want to create it that much, and you want that much energy behind it, that while you're chanting this and you're feeling this, that you kind of just have that. And if you don't know, I always say just leave it up. If there's no intentions and you just want to let the universe decide for you and you don't know and you're completely confused, just continue the practice, continue the exercise, continue the mantra, continue the yantra, and surrender and just say, hey, give me something to follow. Hey, universe, whatever it is, subconscious, give me something that I can use and that will point me in the right direction. And sure enough, it always happens. Always. So you can ask for anything you want. Like I said, you can ask for love. You can again be specific: who, what, why. And those are the 4 steps to the guided meditation that we're going to be kind of taking you on. And hope you enjoy it. And it's just a little piece to add to the whole yantra mantra setup, because it just kind of brings the guided piece to it so that you understand how to do this, and you can eventually take it and morph it into your own using yantra mantra symbols and sounds. So see you in the next video.